Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are back with surviving as a trader in space. Alright, so today I think we're just gonna jump right into it and see what we can get ourselves into. Let's get started. Alright, so as you can notice, I am back at base, my little satellite station. I really should dedicate some time, maybe a video on editing the base a bit more and designing it out a little bit better, because it is a bit of a cylindrical thing. Not the best looking thing, but it works for a station for us. Although we don't need all the access doors and everything like that. But as you see here, we have a spare ship, which is the Reaver ship that we restored and placed here. We definitely just need to add some weapons and cover this thing up right here. And this thing, realize how exposed that thing is. But we can remove some of these thrusters if need be. It's got a lot of thrusters. It's a very mobile ship, is why I kind of wanted to keep it. And we could add the two weapons back here. I think it's artilleries over here, which we could change that up and put in assault cannons instead. And then if we want to add turrets, we could add turrets, but I don't know exactly where we're going to do that. Well, I guess with the exception of this conveyor right here, that would work too. But yeah, one of the main reasons we came back to base is to ensure that our entire ship gets restored, as we have to build and repair here. So everything seems to be restored pretty much. So we can check by going into build and repair, see if there's any missing items and things like that. And it's nothing missing. So we're good to go. So now I know there was a few other maydays, or one or two more maydays I really want to get to. Other than that, I mean, we could attack the the pirate raider. Here we go. It's 21 away this way, I think it is. And yes, I officially took off the wrecks. I think the wreck may have stayed here for now. Nope, they're gone. I think they're gone. I don't know what that drone is doing, but I think the wrecks are officially gone. Yeah, they disappeared. So I can get rid of them from the GPS. But again, I took it out because I think the SPRT Maydays are more than efficient for the wrecks. So it made more sense to just get rid of it. Because the wrecks sometimes are worth a lot, sometimes not worth much. But for the most part, some of them are like way big, and it's a little too cheesy, I think. Not really, because you do have to get through all the weaponry and everything like that as well. So it's a give or take, but I decided to just remove it because I think the SPRT Mayday is more than sufficient. There's a drone here. I'm not sure. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you trying to hit me with your grinders? That's an interesting drone. We could just get rid of. Very interesting. All right, I think I got rid of that as much as possible. Strange ship. We've seen stranger. You got nothing in there? Yeah, you're pretty worthless to us. I mean, yeah, you are worthless to us. I could take it because it has this remote control right here. And the programming block as well, and antenna. Do I want to take this and keep this drone for... We could. It doesn't seem too bad. We'll just take it back for the time being. So throw that remote control there. Turn on our what's it called this time around? I don't know. Can I make it inside the bubble? I should be able to, right? I still can't. I don't have the antenna. I should have took in the antenna. for myself, which I think is behind that now, which is gonna be a pain to reach for. Get rid of this. Okay, I think that should fix it. Yep, control right there. Now the question is, can I fly this thing into the bubble? Doesn't seem like it. It's being torn apart by build and repair because they are not taking over. I need to change that. I don't need it to do that, to be honest. And I think it's gonna it should be good enough. But now there's no battery, so I need to add a battery back, which is a pain. Do I just get rid of this or keep it? We could keep it. I mean, it doesn't hurt. We could sell it off. I should put a battery back in there really quickly. Okay. I think now we should be able to get it inside, right? It won't even move. Why is that even an inch? Control it. Oh no, we are moving. Okay. Well, we are now at least. Okay, I don't know what to do with this thing except the fact that we leave it here or we just salvage it. Or sell it. I mean, it's not much of a drone. It only had those weird welders, which we could actually just tack on new weapons if we needed to. So we want to, let's say, block weapons. I think we could do rockets. We could do the reloadable rocket launchers. I think we do artillery fire or even autocannons. I mean, or assault cannon. Assault cannon or the small. We could convert it and a reloadable rocket launcher. I think it's. Can you put this big boy on there? No. Because you only get the small one. So I guess you have to convert it and then get that going. Weird looking drone. We'll probably end up selling it if anything. But we could leave it here to just hang out for a little bit. It's not going to go anywhere. Also, just 2 batteries. There was 2 batteries on this thing. I took out one. Because of the build and repair. That's fine. Okay, so the SPR2 Pirate Raider. Now, how difficult would it be to fight something like that? And is it gonna just hang out there until I pop out? It hasn't really done anything, so I am a little bit worried about that thing. But I want to see, or I want to try to get to that one more Mayday so that we could kind of gather at least one more ship and add it to the collection in terms of funds. Because it got about 59 million. I could get just a tiny bit more. That'd be great. I mean, the ultimate goal is to be like 500 million or something like that so we could buy the ships and tack them on. But if we find a nice little Mayday, we could always tack that onto our ship as well. Nope. Where is that Mayday? I think there's 2. Alright, let me sit here for a second and hopefully I can pinpoint the Maydays. Okay, so there's a Mayday that's 16 kilometers away, which is fairly close to the Pirate Raider right over there. So that's a bit difficult to do if we're going to go for that one. But I do think there's another one out here somewhere. Right there. 21 away. Okay, that's pretty far. But I think that's the one we want to get to. So it's that. looking like thing right over there, which is... Okay, I could see it. I gotta back up and turn around and have to look for this kind of space looking like thing. Yeah, let's do that first, then come back for the space pirate raider if it doesn't come after us. I hope it doesn't. So we're gonna unlock and kind of get going here. So we're gonna have to go... I'm gonna turn this thing around a bit. Okay, so there's several within this area, to be honest. There's one here, which is... I can see the glimmering of it. And there's one over here towards the left-hand side, which is a lot further away. So we probably want to keep an eye on that one. As it just popped up again, right there. 22 away. We're gonna go to this one first, which looks like... not much at all. A bit of a ship. We'll see what that looks like and then keep going. Basically, the main goal is surviving as a trader, but then we also did like contracts, economy base only, and things like that. And then now we are basically ship scavengers and station scavengers, if you count last episode where we sold a station for a good chunk of money. Not knowing we could really do that or not, but I mean, convert to a ship, bring it back. Yeah, I guess you could. But that was pretty interesting way of doing things as well. Alright, not sure how big that ship is, and of course we gotta be careful. It definitely doesn't look terribly huge, like the Corvette that we took, I believe. But then we are still pretty far away, so I'm not even sure what that looks like. I think I see a bit of turrets over there too. Alright, we're 4 kilometers away, so I'm not sure how well ship's gonna stop at this point, because we don't have a lot of forward or backward thrusters. So we might need to slow down relatively soon. I hope it pops up. Alright, 2 kilometers away. 2.5 actually. That's when it started popping up on the radar here. Radar. Our targeting system. So yeah, we should slow down so we don't hit that 800 mark where it gets a little bit deadly. Alright, we're about 14 away from the other piece. Other Mayday. Looks like there's glimmering of 2. There's a lot around here. See, that's why I got rid of the wreck mod, because I don't think it's necessary. I think this is more than enough for what I need to do with scavenging and everything like that. Okay, that is a bit of a ship and pretty destroyed. So I'm not sure we really need to scavenge this one, but I did, if you want to, but I did add something on ourselves, which is a bit of a rocket launcher. So I dismantled some thruster components for platinum and got myself a rocket launcher to use. Ooh, I don't need 10. So that way I can shoot down what I need to shoot down. And of course, I could do a binocular here so I can see. Okay, we'll reload the rocket. Maybe that'll help. Whenever it reloads. Takes forever. And here's the Mayday. I can't see a thing with this anyway, so this is actually pretty terrible in terms of aiming. I can already see there's a artillery thing right over there, but I don't see anything else. I see seats and there's NPCs in them. These are artilleries as well, so I don't think there's too much going on with it. I mean, I could kind of go in and check it out just to be sure. I know the NPCs are gonna come out and shoot me, so we gotta be careful of that. All right, so there's not much going on in terms of weapons. Nothing's firing at us. That's good. The NPCs are probably gonna come out and shoot us fairly soon. We could just get rid of this assault cannon. It doesn't shoot. It will probably shoot our ship if I have it on. Alright, so the NPCs are what I'm worried about more than anything else. So there's a rifle war here. Ow, 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 ow. I have a terrible rifle too. Ow. I'm backing up. I'm taking a decent amount of hits, which is not great. Alright, so Nemi. I think that's my ship, right? Yeah, that's my ship. It doesn't really look like a ship from afar. It's all because of the sun and it's upside down. But geez, that was a pretty good NPC. He had a good shot on me, more than I had on him. And I have a terrible auto-fire rifle. Automatic rifle. Not the best aiming one, but it should be fine. I don't know. Well, I'm just terrible at this. Alright, let's head back at it. Where are you? I'm glad it's just the NPC firing and not the ship firing. I'll take you out. There should be another one. But let me try to grab the bag. Awesome. Now there should be another one that might just pop up and scare me. Which I don't like, but it's gonna happen. I know you're in the seats somewhere. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to take this home. There you are. Not sure why you're not shooting me back, but okay. We'll take you out. Oop. Interesting. Sometimes they're more aware, and sometimes they're just sitting ducks for whatever reasons. This is a really cool ship, though, I think. Pirate Vulture. A lot of these random stuff popping out, so that's a little worrying. Is this really using something, or is it just saying that? Is it using the automatic LCD? It kind of seems like it is. Let's see. Well, you probably won't be able to see it this way, but the LCDs... Things using text and image. Oh no, it is using automatic LCDs. That's interesting. Alright, let's see what that one is. I like that one. System status, thrusters, hull integrity. I want the hull integrity one. But which one is that one? Can't tell. The screen diagnostics. I don't see any custom report in there, so I think it's just text. Never mind. Well, that makes sense because I think hull integrity 100% is a bit inaccurate anyways. But weapon wise, I think it's just this here. So that's not too bad. I gonna get into it, see if there's any ammo. Any metal grids. Where can I get some metal grids? Do you have metal grids anywhere? Would be nice. Would be nice. If not, then we probably gotta find it elsewhere. And all here is just scrap. That's interesting type of ship here. Anything in the connector? Nope. Here's a beacon. Anything in this connector? Nope. Beacon doesn't have metal grid, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, maybe I'll just get my ship. As long as our weapons are off, and I think they didn't have much weapons. Well, we'll find out in a second if they do have weapons or not. So let's fly towards the ship. Hopefully we won't get shot at from the ship itself. Alright, we're looking good. So pirate vulture, it just sits there and does nothing. So that's a good sign. All right, so we're not going to simulate this one because it's a bit too wrecked to even do anything with it. So we'll just park our ship right here. Super, super close to the to the ship. Yeah, so I don't even know where to begin redesigning this, if anything. So it looks like this is the bridge here. Ooh, there's a weapon right here. Could have got shots. Luckily, nothing to it. Anything? There's no ammo in here, so that's the odd piece. To redesign this, it would have been a bit difficult. What is that? Oh, that's weird. We got peeled out. So this is a good bridge piece. And the weapon, everything like that. But I wouldn't know how to redesign the back unless this is all that is for the ship. Maybe that is all that is to the ship. So it wouldn't be too bad to rebuild it. And is this the bottom? See, that's another part. I don't know what this is. Is this the bottom? Is this the sides or whatever the case is? That's where it gets a little bit more difficult to determine. Yeah, so I wouldn't know where to begin kind of redesigning this here. So this side got destroyed pretty bad. Don't know why there's so many timer blocks. I always get a little bit scared or worried when there's too many timer blocks sitting around. Yeah, this ship has a lot of thruster components. That's the good part about this ship. And the steel plates I don't necessarily need. So these floating pieces and bits, they can stay here. Not a big deal. I'll take the sliding door just in case. Here's another connector that we could just take. And the rest of it is this ship. So we could bring it back and sell it for parts. Or not. I mean, if we do sell for parts, I'm pretty sure it's not going to make too much. Unless I leave the, what's it called, on there. The weapon, this weapon here. And, or, I don't think this is even connected anymore. So, grab that. The thrusters. I think we left the thrusters, then yes, maybe the ship would be a decent price. But without it, I think it's probably going to be fairly cheap. So I'm not too sure about that. So I just realized something too. So if you grind the door from the inside, it seems to be a lot quicker than grinding it from the outside. No. That just seemed kind of weird that it was moving pretty quickly at one point in time. That's a really wrong theory. I'm just gonna grab everything that I can. So it is what it is. The batteries and everything, we don't need to drain it. That's fine. Pirate Vulture. I wonder what that is going to be like. It's probably one huge ship. Actually, you know what? We could probably take a look. Is it flying? I don't think so. That is a huge ship, but I don't think it's got a lot of weapons on it, does it? I mean, that looks like artillery fire right there, and there's a turret over there. No, it's not too bad. I think we could take it out. I mean, do I really want to at this point? Probably not. Not yet, at least. Not when I'm trying to sell a ship or something similar to that fact. Alright, we could definitely attach this ship if need be. And we could bring it back to the trading station. Do I want to grab the ion thrusters? That's where the big money is. Because it's got 80,000... 80,000. It's got 80 thruster components per thruster. So if I had that on me, or save it for myself, that'll be more useful. I could even put more thrusters on this current ship now if I wanted to. Actually, it would be pretty nice to put the bridge piece right over here instead. It'll be pretty much the same ship, really. So that would expand the front, and it's got the artillery in the front as well. So our ship is very similar to that too. Where then it will expand this here out a little bit more, but it's gonna get in the way of that thruster. So that shouldn't work out that well there. All right, so I could throw in a thruster here actually, which could be a good idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take that piece out, and this piece came off already. Just throw in an ion thruster. We just need a small one, it's fine. To put it here or one deeper in. Let's put deeper in. Since we have the components, we might as well do it here or one more in. One more in. So we have a thruster right over here. We gotta be careful about the build and repair later on, right over here. All right, it's in a little too much, I think. Let's bring it out one more. Minor ship upgrades, but necessary. That will give us a little bit more stopping power when we need to slow down. Okay, so instead of really bringing the ship back right now, what we're doing is just taking it apart for the mats. I honestly thought there was more thrusters on this thing, so there wasn't much at all. So this thing, yeah, this thing's not gonna be worth much, really. So more or less the steel plates at this point. Do I want to bring it back, or should I just scrap by hand? I think we should just scrap it for mats at this point. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that for this one because there's really no point. All right, let's do a quick scrap down. I guess we can call it that. Most of the mats are gonna come from this antenna. All right, all set there. We still got a little bit left, but I think that's fine. I don't think we need to scrap every little piece of this ship. But then again, it's not much left at all. But that should be fine. I mean, I really think we could benefit off of a grinding drone, but include the mod of tiered tools, so like tiered grinders, tiered welders, and things like that. So it wouldn't be as basic as the current grinders and welders that are for ships. So we could look into that and add it. I know I played around with it before, so it's not too bad of a mod. So we could add that to the whole grinding process of this here. But then again, we don't necessarily need a grind. I didn't need to grind this. I could have just brought it back, but we might as well spend the time to grind it down because it's not too much of a well, it's not much of a ship that's left, at least. As you see here, there's a couple of blocks. I think we did 3 full bags. This is the third one of the steel plates, so that should net us like 3k worth of steel plates at this point. So not a bad find, but not the greatest as well. So yeah, but it's gonna happen like that once in a while, so there's that. All right, so now we can make things interesting. We could go there. Which again, it's a fairly large, either station or ship. It looks like it's a ship more than anything else, but it could be a station. Pretty big. I could be surprised by it. I don't know. Or we go to the next Mayday piece, which is right over there. It looks like, right there. It's another ship. It looks like. Almost looks like the same one just now, but a little bit on the bigger side. Okay, I think we might have to go to that one. That looks like a good one. So that one within the stars. I'm trying to look at the the way the stars look in the pattern, so I know which direction we're going. So it's right there. Hard to tell what that looks like. Those 3 dots and 1 in the middle, right there. So 3 on the left and in the middle. That's where that ship is, or the direction that ship is, and it's above it. So just look for that pattern. We should be good to go. Hopefully that pattern's... I don't lose that pattern when I'm looking at it through the ship here. Okay, so I needed to go which way about? The top right? I already lost it, so that's not good. I should have marked it by seeing or direction of what I'm trying to look at here. It must be a lot further than that. Right, this was the design I was star design right there. The 3 dots and the one in the middle. So we need to go... It'll be smart to do this. Fly up a little bit, GPS marker, and say this way. That would probably be the better way of doing that, right? That would make sense. Okay. Put that on and swap the ship over to say this way, and then we should be able to see the design. The star design roughly on this side here. I see it right there. So the ship should be right in front of us right there. Right, that's the smarter way of doing things. But before we go, we do need to fix our brake thruster grouping. So that's this one here, which I need to update the ion thrusters going backwards. I added 2 right here. Save that. It looks like I forgot to even complete it, so that's another problem that we're gonna have. Oof, I forgot to offload the hydrogen, the extra hydrogen. The only extra hydrogen would be in this tank, and I'll offload it into the base, but it looks like I forgot to do something like that. That's fine. All right, let's go to the ship. Let's see what this one is all about. We are pretty far. No, we're not that far away. It looks like a pretty hefty ship with some weapons, so a little bit worried about it, but not really. So let's just take a look. All right, we're about 2.5, like 2 kilometers now, slowing down. Should be a little bit better that I added the extra ion thrusters, I hope. Yeah, it's definitely doing a lot better. And we are definitely super close, so we can inspect to see what is up here. All right, let's get as close as we can get, I think. Well, 1 kilometer should be more than enough. We're basically just looking straight at it, so that could be a little alarming. And I don't have my weapons or turrets on, so that's another alarming piece. All right, let's take a look with binoculars. Ooh, it's got rockets, or... Yeah, I think that's rockets and not the what do they call it? Flares. It's got Gatling turret. It's got assault turret or artillery, and some interior turrets right there. And I get the feeling. Oh, there's a laser antenna there too. Is that a weapon as well? Or that's part of the laser. I get the feeling this thing is armed. So let's take a quick look. So far, so good. Yep, it's definitely shooting. And it's shooting us right over there. Ooh, that's a lot of firepower. Okay, so the Gatling right there is shooting us. So we got to find a way to aim at that. And of course, we enlist the friend of our rocket launcher. I think we should be able to reach it. Rocket launchers have a good reach, right? So there, I can aim it that way. If I can't zoom in, that'll be great. But if I go in about 800, fire it that way, maybe I'll hit. Ooh, don't know if I hit that. Definitely hit the ship, but not exactly what I wanted. I want to hit the Gatling and not the ship itself. I destroyed it a little bit more. Not great, but you gotta find a way to get rid of just the Gatling easier. Obviously, me doing this probably not the best idea, but it might work out okay if I aim at it correctly. So it's got 800 range probably, and I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, so I just need to get rid of the Gatling turret. So if I get into a good fly zone like this might help. All right, so trying to avoid all the other turrets if possible. I think this is the best bet. And then the interior turret's right there. So interior turret's gonna hit at what's it call it anyways. Was it 600 or so? So if I get up to 800 here, fire and back up, that might do it. And that hit the back. Okay. That did not work out as planned. I think our best bet is gonna be an ion, not ion dust. What's it call it? A railgun. A railgun should probably be able to hit that, no problem. All right, so that's not working out because I keep missing. Time for reinforcements, and that is using this little rocket ship fighter like thing for the hostile signal. All right, that's fine. Okay. Hop into this thing, turn on the thrusters, unlock. Let's get going. So we know this, and we probably destroyed a little bit of that ship, which is not that bad. We got a couple of rockets in there loaded up, not too many. I don't know exactly the what's it call it, where it's gonna shoot from. The rocket launcher is underneath the camera. So that's the big thing. So if I zoomed in here, the Gatling turret is, where is it? I don't even see it. I can fly a little closer to it. No problem, right? It's right there, right? Why am I not seeing it? Right here. It's a little bit hard to spot. But we're only 9 away, so we're okay. Ooh. We got a little too close. But now I know exactly where that Gatlin is. Let's get out of the range. So it's right there. So if I could shoot it like this, that'd be perfect. Let's see if this is a good aim. Is that it? I don't even know if that even reached. Nope, it didn't reach. So we had to get a little bit closer. But that was definitely the direction we were aiming for. All right, that's done. All right, perfect. So there's no turret right here, interior turret. I think I need to get rid of that interior turret so that I can move on forward, which is right here. That's hard to see. So it's a bit on the tip of the ship. So right around here. So we could get a lot closer because that one shoots at 600. But I think that should do it. Don't think it did do anything. Oh no. Yeah, it did kind of take it out, but not really. I can't tell if it's off of the grid or not. It might be. But it should be right there. I have one more rocket left, but this should be okay. That definitely should have shot it, right? Yeah, that thing's completely gone, obliterated. All right, perfect. All right, we gotta get back to a ship. I'm not sure if that Incon you bamboo is gonna get close to us. I hope not. But we could head over to the ship now manually by personnel so that we can check out the ship and destroy the rest of the other parts. Yeah, let me park this thing here. Ooh, okay. I don't remember how I parked it, but all right, so that we can just do this. Line it up with the turret. And then down, right? Yeah, we could go down. Back it up a little bit. Forward. There we go. Locked on in, and we're good to go. Actually, turn off the thruster first. And we're good to go. Okay. So the U bamboo, it is heading towards my direction, I believe. Probably not. Not necessarily, so I shouldn't be worried too much by it. Okay, so if we want to be careful, we could scoot over to the right. This way. And we still have our distance from it. And yeah, we are very, very close to that other ship. I think we should be okay in this direction. We'll drop down a little bit just in case. Yeah, I think we're good here. Okay. We'll stop here. And an interesting piece is that I know there's a mayday around it too. Slightly above, further down. I saw a glimmer of it. I don't see it anymore though, but right there. That is a huge, huge ship. Whoa. Okay. Let's deal with this one first. I think we're okay to run forward this way without getting shot. Let's hope. And my guess is right, but NPC might pop out and start shooting me. I hope not. Looks like we're in the clear. We get rid of it. Okay, we're in the clear. A sensor did pick me up just now, so I'm not. I'm a little bit worried about that. There any weapons back here? Doesn't seem like it. This is a big old artillery. Let's see if it has anything on it.
Inventory full.
It actually does. All right, let me take that away from you.
Inventory full.
And I could fly back, but I know there's another interior turret in front of us, so we gotta be careful of that too. I'll
Inventory full.
take you out. A little scared because it started looking at us. All right, so I'm pretty sure this one might have some ammo too, so I should have fixed it up better, but it's fine. There should be another interior turret right up there somewhere. Right there, I see it. Is there NPCs in here? I don't see an NPC. It's a small ship, actually. Or a pretty compact ship. The other interior turret should be behind this. I want to be careful about it. The remote control, we'll take that out. And I think it is right there. All right, perfect. We got rid of it. And it got a floating turret. And there's a rocket right here. A rocket launcher, which had 18 rockets. Taking that for sure. All right. I think that should be it in terms of weapons. Yeah, looks like it. Then we could bring our ship a little closer to do some inspections and see how we're going to tow this thing back to the orbital space station. So now the question is, do we tow it back now or later? Because there is another Mayday not too far from it. And we have two connectors, so we could always connect from there. Or we can always put in, whatchamacallit anyway. So a whatchamacallit would be a landing gear or a magnetic plate. If that makes a little sense. And I think that one was a huge ship. So that might be a little bit more difficult to do, actually. The other Mayday was right around here. A little hard to see now, but right there. It is... That's like almost like a station. That's a large hydrant thruster, two of them. So that's huge. We might have to come back for this one, I think. Yeah, I think we do. We could get close to it, mark in, and leave. That's not a problem. We could definitely check that out that way instead of getting ourselves killed really quickly. All right, so let's go inspect what's in this one. I'm a little worried about an NPC, but luckily nothing so far. Let me try to rebuild this one, see if there's any ammo in there. Could always use that. Oh, there's NPC. Ooh, he kind of spooked me a bit. Luckily, I was faster than he was. Yes. Assault cannon ammo. Thank you. You go away. Alright, so there may be more NPCs in there. Ooh, that was a little spooky. This tank has... Yeah, it has hydrogen in there, so I should take that back. Laser antenna has superconductors. 100 of them. Alright, I need that. I want a secondary jump drive somewhere later down the line so I can do some hauling missions for fun. Okay, so if there's one NPC, there may be another one, so we gotta be careful. Let's see. So far, no. I'm not even sure what this sensor does, but take it out just in case. bottles and tools. I guess we could take them. Don't need them. Battery's broken. There's a camera here for some. No, that's not a camera. That's a sound block. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's in here. Yeah, that's all that it is. It was just one NPC, I guess. Lots of doors for a pretty small ship. It's small and tidy, I guess. Oop. No NPCs here. All right, no. These, I mean, they could have just replaced these with beds, to be honest, but. Oh, there's a survival kit here. That's useful for 3 medical components. All right, but there's nothing here. There's a lot of batteries. And there's the upstairs. Let's get all the doors open. That's a downstairs. That leads to broken stuff. That's the rocket launcher. There's the O2H2. No ice. Okay, never mind. We don't need that. Okay, so we could get into... Let me get rid of this programming block. Where does this lead? To the bridge. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is a cool design. This is what I want to do later at one point in time. Have a seat like that set up. Get the big one in the back and a small one in the front. Okay, so it's one NPC on this thing. So what is this ship called? It's the Encounter Stingray. Interesting name. Oh, we got Thrasher coming after us. So we gotta be careful. Okay, so that's not good that that's coming after us. So I do want to take this back and sell it. Yeah, let's do that. So let me mark this for sale. Let me get this ship. We might have to get closer to Thrasher and fight it. And kind of stay away from this ship. It does have... Did I take out all the weapons? If I took out all the weapons, then great. If not, then my thing's going to shoot it. My ship's going to shoot it. Let's get rid of that. The Thrasher should be the same ship that I stole not too long ago and saved it in the base, as you saw in the very beginning. I think that's what that is. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. But if that is the case, so it's definitely coming my way, which is not great, but part of it all. Yeah, that's the same ship that we took. So it's got the 2 artillery fire in the front and then maybe a Gatling or so on the sides. So I can go towards it and fight it if necessary. So I can get away from this ship so that it doesn't shoot it, which I don't think it's got weapons anyway, so it's not going to shoot anything. Let's just go for a nice little battle. Oop. Turn all turrets on. And I can shoot it with my artillery fire right in the front as well, if I really wanted to. I'll take the first shot. How you like that? Ooh, don't crash right into me now. Ooh, that was a close call. And I think it's pretty much done for. Yeah, it's pretty much done for. What is making you tick now? Let's see. Can't see anything with the sun in my eyes, but okay. Yep, you're pretty much done for. You have a you have a warhead right over there, which is not armed, I guess. That's a good thing. Take that. You have a Gatling. You have Gatling. Oh, it's on fire. Oh, it's interior turrets. Okay, so that's not too bad. Um. Okay. You did not like that. Where are you going? Alright, I'll see you later. Because you took me far, far away from my own ship, so I don't even know where you're going, but I'll let you to it. Oh, you came back. What are you doing? I could just shoot you down and make you leave me alone. You do know that, right? I just want to take out your seat. I can sit in it. There you go. Are you just gonna spin you around in circles? What was the point of that? I mean, I just gotta get your remote control block, which is somewhere. Oh, right underneath. Okay. Because if I get to that, it's gonna stop this whole death roll thing. There you go. But that did take out the seat too. But whatever, it's fine. As long as it's not going crazy and death rolling like it did before. And the ship does cost a little bit, so it's not too bad. If we want to sell it, we could. So yeah, again, let's get the interior turrets. That's what that has over there. And this is the rocket launcher, which doesn't have any rockets, unless it did. Got ice in it. It's got batteries and everything too. I'm sure of that. All right, let's just do a nice little helm. See if we can fly this thing back. We could. We just gotta find our ship. Where's our ship? Because I think we just... Ooh. We don't have thrusters. And we made it to the orbital trade station somehow. I think our thrusters are going crazy. I can't turn the thrusters off. Why is that? I need to take over the batteries, I guess. But if I did that, I wouldn't have any, what's it called, left? Propulsion? Is that something I really have to do here? Because, yeah, it's taking me far, far away. Which is not good. If I could get this stuck into the orbital trade station, we might have some luck there to take it over. Highly doubt that because it's like speeding up super, super quick. I don't even know where my ship is, but we're gonna have to find it right after this craziness. It could be the fact that I don't have access to all the things in the ship, like say maybe a gyroscope, another gyroscope. I think that's the problem. Or I need more control of the ship. So if I can nudge this somewhere in the orbital trade station, I'll be happy about that. Let's see what we can do about this. Oof. And we just bounced back a little bit. And I mean, we could turn off the thrusters. Ooh, we just totally missed it. I just want to nudge it somewhere on the orbital space station. I have enough time to go inside, take it over, and then call it ours if possible. So, if I can nudge it, that'd be great. Okay, I think that is gonna do it. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. There's gotta be a way to nudge this. The problem is I I can't even get out of here. Oh, I could. Okay, let's see. Can I make it? If I can make it in time, I can sell it and take it over and everything like that. But if I can't make it in time, then oh well. We'll just leave it as is then. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. 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 Pressure. 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 All right. This whole place is going crazy. Grid take over. Thrasher, take it. All right, and we can scrap sell it. And this thing's gonna cost 8 mil. Done. Free 8 mil right there, basically, by getting this thing flying all the way over here for whatever reasons. I think we are 13 away from our ship. So we might have to just kind of float up to it. I think I see it right there, actually. Yeah, we're far away. Yep, I can see my ship from this distance. All right, we're gonna float towards it. Wow, how did we fly this far away? But that was an interesting way to gather some money, I guess. Worked out. Free 8 mil without having to really control it all the way, and just flew all the way over here. All right, we made it back to our ship. Pretty much all in one piece. That's good news. That was interesting. For sure. Alright, let's head back to what we were doing, and that was getting towards that ship here. We ended up flying 2 kilometers away from the the ship that we were looting up. So that was interesting. Alright, so I gotta fly right next to it again, and let me see, where was the rear? The rear is this direction. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to connect it in front. Maybe come right back to see what this other Mayday is about. I think that's our best bet. Alright, we need a connector right up the butt right here. So that's how we're gonna bring this thing back. We could put it on the hydrogen thruster piece. For sure. But we gotta get rid of that antenna as well. Or put it right in the middle. Either one works, I think. Let's see. And the other Mayday was right around here. It's huge. I definitely want to find that and get to it. That Ember patrol drone is going away. Okay. That's fine. Where is that other one? No, that's not it. I think we were looking at it this way. Right there. Not sure how far that is, but I'm gonna fly a little forward and mark it. GPS this way. There. I think we have 2 this ways now. We do. And the more recent one is the lowercase one. Okay, good. I did separate that. Okay. So we have a pinpoint there. So that's the this way. So we start here. So GPS start here. So when we get here, look for the this way. We can pinpoint where we're looking at. I feel like those drones are surrounding me for some reason. And we'll be able to see it from there. Okay, perfect. So we'll grab this thing, bring it back, and we're going to come back for that station like thing. For sure. Too bad we can't do it all in one shot, but it is what it is. We'll take care of this first, and then we'll move on to the next piece. All right, so maybe we do connect it here so we can grab the hydrogen out of it. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to do that. We could just do this here. We'll just do nice little connector piece here, and then we'll put in the connector. Or conveyor first, then the connector is what I'm trying to say. It's everything all backwards. Okay, so that should do it. It's all connected. Yeah, it's just I'm upside down. That's a lot of things kind of floating in the air, in space. And it looks like they're all kind of closing in on us, which is not great. So let's kind of hurry this thing up. That should be the connector 9. All right, we're in. I don't think this thing is a ship at the moment, so we need to turn it into one. Okay, ship now. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the orbital space station. So our jump drives is currently set for our base. So we want the orbital space station too. Select that. All right, let's go for a jump. I think we're connected. We should be connected. We are definitely connected right there, and I can move it. Oh, some parts are coming out of it. That's fine. All right, let's jump. Let's get out of here. Looks like we might be in between some bit of a war here, so let's get out. All right. Here we are. We are 1K away, so that shouldn't be too bad. All right. Before we get too far, let's go for our hydrogen tanks. Let's just tanks. We have all these tanks. This one is the spare one. Say spare. Let's say mush here. Okay, so these needs to go on stockpile, so I can drain this one. Perfect. And the hydrogen tanks, same thing. We could drain it. Actually, okay, we look to be have more than enough in that sense. All right, I think we drained. Yep, we drained it pretty well. It still has some, which is fine. We'll run it off of that one in terms of the thrusting power. Why not? And before we get into the bubble, I think we need to kind of inspect it a little bit more. See if there's anything we could take out of it. Probably not much. I mean, we can leave this here. That's fine. It's got oxygen. Should we get the oxygen? We probably should. That spare one's fine. I'm not worried about that. The oxygen, we could probably get spare oxygen. I think we should. We'll store it in the base. So let's grab, I guess we could grab at least 2 spare ones back here like this. I don't see why we shouldn't do that. So here's our oxygen tanks right here. We'll go stockpile on, so that should get rid of this one. There's the oxygen generator. I think we said there's nothing in there anyways. There's 2. I hope there's no ice in it. Alright, so that sucked the life out of the oxygen. Yeah, I think this was it. The O2H2 generator, but there's nothing in there. I think there's another one somewhere. Here's a connector. Is there anything in the connector? Nope. There's a gyroscope, which I don't know if I took over it. Probably did. Nope, we didn't. That's fine. Yeah, here's a parachute hatch too. Interesting. We'll leave that. I don't really care for that. The conveyor, which we can look at. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not sure where the other O2H2 generator is. It's fine. This is powered up, so too bad I can't take the hydrogen out of that, but it's fine. I think we're good. All right, so we could sell this thing. Let's just take a guess. How much is this one worth? So this one's more based on hydrogen. So that's pretty big, but not too big. Got metal grids because all the thrusters. So it's about 9 mil for the Reaver Thrasher. This thing's much bigger than the 9, but much bigger than that. I think times 2. Let's do times 2. I say 18 mil. You think 18 mil would be a significant, sufficient enough for the size of the ship? I hope so. All right, we're gonna leave it right there. All right, we're in the bubble, right? Yeah, we're in the bubble. Perfect. We got spare everything that we need. That's good. We can disconnect it, so we don't have to worry about it. I know some of it is not fully drained in terms of the hydrogen, but it's fine because our main tank and our spare tank is full, so we're fine there. No more stockpile. There's a lot of tanks here, so jeez. Yeah, there's a lot of tanks here. We don't need that many. All right, moment of truth. I think 18. Let's range it 18. Let's just say 18, but it's probably closer to 20. That's my guess. Let's see what that's gonna be. But of course, we're not accounting for the grid takeover as well. 1.5 basically. This is the Stingray. So take over. And scrapping it will be 15. Okay, so I was I thought it was a lot more than that. All right, so I was off by roughly 2 to 3 mil. So whatever. That ship is definitely gonna go away. I don't want to keep it. So there's that. And now we are currently getting closer to 100 mil to buy our upgrade. No, I was kidding. I'm not buying upgrades. Not anytime soon. It'll be nice to, obviously, but not anytime soon. I think we should wait for that. So there's lots of things to still do. It's just right now it's just about making money and exploring all these maydays. So once we get enough money, we update the ship. We can get these upgrades as well. So slow grind for the time being, but still fun trying to dismantle the wrecks and everything like that and bring it back for sale. Especially that Thrasher that we couldn't control for whatever reasons. That was a fun way of bringing it back. Okay, so I think the next thing to do here is bring this ship back to base, load up the spare, and maybe next episode we'll focus a little bit on the base a bit, because I mean it's our base and it looks terrible. So we got to do something about it, or we redesign a new base right here, or move it right here. So we have ease of access to the station. I think we might want to move it. I guess we call it a moving day. Yeah, we could probably do that. I think that might be the better bet. But moving it probably might not be as feasible because it's all metal grids. Pretty heavy. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think next is focus on the base. So, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.